me. Like, she was always there, but I'm not sure why. Literally. Always just like,
this waitress ass bitch. And even in this argument, we let this bitch get by.
Yeah, we were pulling punches, but it's just like, you are so lucky. I never came for you up until this point. I actually thought you were a pretty cool person.
She would have never came to you if you never came to her comments.
Yeah, I was like, I actually thought you were a pretty cool person, and I don't think she was like this. I remember last time when I would be posting pictures, like, people were dying. I think she commented Black Lives Matter. She commented some. I remember she just didn't used to be like that, I don't think. If she was, and she was just on the down low, like, KKK waiting to come for my life.
She was pre-picked.
Then you know what? I'm happy she finally got up her courage and came for my life and realized she was no match, you know.
Real.
It would just be so disheartening for me to be trying to have an argument and be looking at the comments and just seeing drag her. I would just be like, well.
Like, well, where do I go from here?
I'm already on the ground. There's nowhere for me to go. Like,
watching friends tag, I'm like, hey, get in here. Like,
literally, us tagging people like, get in here. You gotta see this. I'll beat the shit out this girl. Like, anyways, she said that, oh, did you not notice the cops that were killed? I'm not going to apologize for being white. I have no control over that. I'm a human being. My life matters just as much as yours does. I said your comment was just confirmation, talking about how she said she cared. She's like, oh, I don't care about cops more than Black lives. And I was like, your comment, referring to the first comment she made that started this entire argument, was confirmation of that. It literally was like, point blank period, you started off the thing, like, it was confirmation that you cared about the lives of cops more than the lives of black people. Because all I did was post a peaceful protest flyer, and you came into it, somehow made it about something else, which is like, okay, like, it has nothing to do with that.
What do you think?
Like, what do you want me to do? Like, okay, sorry those cops died. Yeah, I'm sorry they died, but I also care about my community and my struggle, what I'm going through. So there's that. And you can't take that away from me. It's not good that they died. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. But I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna worry about what I got going on. Like, what the fuck? You can go ahead, have your little protest, have your little cop rally. That's fine for you. Like, but I'm not gonna be there. Like,
I'm not a cop, and neither is my father and my brother, and I don't have to worry about them. And be like, hey, make sure that you crowd up with all your cops tonight, and make sure that there's like.
I know.
By that I mean black. That was the situation I'm trying to make.
Like, honey.
Wait, like.
I mean, it's bad that it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, we're not fucking heartless.
To put yourself in a dangerous
It's one of the most dangerous jobs. You know what the fuck you're getting into, bitch.
And then to pass in that position, it's a terrible thing. But you put yourself in that position by choice. And that's completely different from a black person walking down the street, or a black person having a toy gun, or a black person being tall and dying because of that. So don't compare them. They're both terrible. Don't compare them, because one is a choice and one is not a choice, and they're both unfortunate. But that's that, okay? But I said this conversation needs to end though, because you've somehow made the deaths of 4 blacks as well as innocent police officers about your struggle as a white girl in America. And I said, it's a peaceful protest that hasn't even happened, by the way. And like you said, assumptions make an ass out of you and me. I mean, rock solid. Should have been the end of the conversation.
It really should have been. She should have been like, oh shit, I did assume
that she never even talked
this
about
protest is going to be just like the one in Dallas.
She never even addressed the fact that she was making an assumption that this entire protest would result in deaths. This peaceful protest that literally you spreading your goddamn negative energy everywhere, that it didn't even come to that. It's not come to that. It hasn't even happened yet.
She literally juked all over the facts.
No, literally dancing around the shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna slide over here. Like, no, literally stop. Ooh. But like, she decided to pull some other shit out of her ass, and where was it? She said, do you really want me to say your life matters more than mine?
When
source?
Song?
Literally. When and where? Girl,
oh my
please
God.
lend me your glasses so I can see what you see, because I just am not picking up on where you're getting.
Give me a helping hand here, honey. It's just like,
I've never seen somebody so shamelessly project their insecurities onto me.
Oh my gosh.
For you to come into a black person's comments, a black person that's grieving and mourning and angry and is obviously trying to go to a place where they can voice their opinions or have just their voice heard, for you to come into their comments and be like, what about me? It's like, what the fuck? Do you want me to say my life's more important, your life's more important than mine? Like, that is literally, I swear, what's going on in every white person's head. Oh, my life's not less valuable than yours. Your
They're
life's
not
more
talking
valuable
about
than...
me.
Oh,
they're not all meeting up to talk about us. And
sweetie,
bitch, we won't.
This has
Don't
nothing.
fucking breath.
This has nothing to do with you. And you, as a white person that's privileged in America, should be like, wow, these people are dying and they're not getting justice. Let me go help. Instead of being like, why aren't they talking about their life's not more valuable than my life? Why are they talking about me? Like, what is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? Literally, I don't understand what this argument, like, what? I literally am just at a loss for words. Like, what are you talking about? But she was like, do you expect me to say your life matters more than mine? Entitled much? Can't deal with the stupidity anymore. I'm not... By the way, this bitch said bye like 4 times and she never left.
She didn't.
She was like, I just gotta try one more time. And I knocked her down every time and it was hilarious. She was like, I've never had anything against you and I still don't. But sorry, my life matters just as much as everyone else's. White peace sign. Imagine she's a black one. Okay. I know that there's a huge problem with racism in our country and that it's horrible. You obviously do not. I hate white people who do that. White people that are like, you know what? All these racist opinions. But also, I know there's a problem and that we need to get to it. But listen to what I gotta say. Like, it's, no.
I know 2 names.
You
etc.
Just because you in your racist opinion with what you should have said doesn't validate your racist opinion. It's still racist. And just because you ended it with some shit that kind of made sense doesn't mean the beginning made sense.
It doesn't neutralize everything else you said.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot if you would even try it. But whatever. She said, I know there's a huge problem with racism in our country and it's horrible. That video today of that guy in the... Oh, you don't know his name. That video today of the guy in the car...
She has a hashtag right up there. Honey, just
literally,
scroll up.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what she's talking about because she doesn't... If you really
but you cared... But you want to be a cop.
Literally, if you really cared about these people, you would know exactly what the fuck their names were. You would not have to refer to them as that guy.
You would do your homework. You would check up on the history.
I mean,
oh my
if
goodness.
I was even trying to be a cop and I was just trying to learn what not to do, I would know their names. It's
at the very least
ridiculous. But she said, I saw the video of the guy in the car and my heart is breaking. Oh my god. And it makes me angry. Then how the fuck do you think, if it makes you as a white girl in America angry, how do you think I feel? But she was like, that's what makes me passionate about becoming a police officer. The best way to change this is from the inside, not fighting against it. And my friend Aaliyah was like, drag her. Thanks, Aaliyah. And I was like, entitled is expecting me to sit here and feel sorry for you as a white police officer in America. The entire point of this peaceful protest is to show that black lives are just as important as yours. For you to sit here and expect me to feel bad for you when it could have been my father or my brother killed is ridiculous. And she was like, why should you feel sorry for me? I don't want that. You're the only one that brought up the fact that I'm white and a police officer in America. If we could just back it up a second.
Just a quick little...
She was the first one that brought up she was white. She was like, let me just go to what the outlandish shit she said and how she brought it into the conversation. She was like, do you want me to apologize for being white? Like, skirt?
Bitch, no one even said a gosh dang word.
Literally, it's hilarious.
Like, when you think that your mom smells like there's weed on you and you come into the house and
I wasn't a smoker.
I know. And they're just eating dinner and talking quietly.
She started off,
and you just out yourself. Oh my goodness.
She literally started off like, do you want
Honey,
me to
we're just trying to eat dinner
for being white? Like, I never even said anything about your white ass.
You've obviously got something on your mind.
No, literally. In your darn... I was fucking thinking
She's eating plastic.
I know. She loves that. She loves it.
Ashley.
Like, I didn't want her to apologize. But I am sitting here like, why is this white bitch, mayo bitch in my comments? Like, it's obvious. Mm-mm. And she know... It's like, you know it's a place you shouldn't be. You know it's a thing you shouldn't say, but you're still trying it. But then you want to act like I'm It's weird. You're gonna act like I'm oppressing you. You really, like, the kind of people that want to be oppressed so bad. White people are not oppressed. They are not. Not in America today, they aren't. So it's just like, get your shit together. She said, she said, um, you're the one who brought up me being a white police officer in America. I never brought that up. I was simply saying that all lives matter. Bitch. She didn't say bitch, that's me. But she said, you're great at twisting things though. Bravo. With the clapping hands emoji. I'll clap you, bitch.
I'll clap you, bitch.
And I was like, also, the fact that you think the only way to get enough power to stop police brutality is to become a police officer is reinforcing the fucking problem. Because it is. The fact is that to stop the problem, you shouldn't have to be a police officer. The fact is that police officers have too much power. And they're using the power against the people they should be protecting. That's the entire point.
And they're getting away with it.
That's the entire point, is that police officers have too much power. So for you to be like, I'm going to fix the problem by becoming a police officer so I have power and then I'll fix it. Like,
we don't want to trust you with that power.
That's cool. Like, even if you are and then you do help a little bit, there, for every one good, I genuinely feel there are 10 bad out there with just as much power as you who are using it for the opposite. So it's like, your logic is extremely flawed.
Like,
here.
That's a horrible plan, honey.
No, literally, it's extremely flawed. But okay, she was like, she said that, and I said, the fact that you think the only way to get enough power to stop police brutality is to become a police officer is reinforcing the problem, and not everyone can become a police officer. A normal U.S. civilian should be given a voice to speak about the injustice that is happening right now, but we aren't. Hence the peaceful protest. She said, Kay, I never said that was the only way. Again, twisting. Sorry, I can't handle your ignorance anymore. Goodbye with that stuff. Good luck with your stuff. I mean that genuinely. We're fighting the same fight for the same team. Bitch, where?
When you punch somebody but you don't want to get hit back, so you run really, really fast.
Literally.
Ignorant bite.
Literally.
Oh my goodness.
Where are we fighting the same fight? Where are we on the same team?
Show me that at. Google map it for me. I'm so confused.
I mean, in logic, a white woman could be on my team fighting for me. You're
not that white woman.
Particular white woman, you are not on my team. You are not fighting for my fight.
She's a little somewhere on the opposite of our fucking team.
Literally, you're a little somewhere on the exact opposite of the fucking field right now. You're literally directly against me. And you're making it really clear. Because if we were, I'm sure, I was 100% sure if we were on the same team, fighting the same fight, this argument would not exist.
It wouldn't be. It would have been like high fives all around.
It would be a non-problem. You'd be like, yes, sweetie, get it, I'll be there. But you didn't say that shit. And the fact that you would even bring this up, like, you're not even in the fucking same state as me. This bitch is in California. Like, you're not going to the protest. You're not even gonna, like, shut your mouth.
Shut up. She came so, like, incorrect. From every way. She was white. She was a cop. She wasn't even in the same fucking state.
Okay. But she said, good luck with blah, blah, blah. Good luck. We're fighting the same fight for the same team. You just can't stand me because I'm white. Not gonna apologize, though. You just can't stand me because I'm white. Actually, now that I'm reading it aloud, like, for the 4th time, actually probably one of the most disrespectful things that's ever been said to me. Because I never once, there was no white hate in any of this. I never said anything about her. I said she was privileged because she was a white cop in America. She did not deserve sympathy because she was a white cop in America. But I never said anything for her to be like, you hate me because you hate me. You want to be white. You hate me because I'm white. Like,
I want somebody else's privilege.
No,
but in no way, shape, or form do I want to be a white person.
No, literally, like, I'm actually very offended that she would even say that. That shit's, like, it's like...
It's disgusting.
Pulling some shit out the blue, like, you hate me because I'm white. Like, what the fuck?
You're trying to pull some non-existent race card,
really
bitch. What the fuck?
I really should have been like, I hate you because you're you. And drop the shit. And drop the shit. I hate you because you're you. I hate you because you of all people are trying to become a police officer. I hate you because you of all people are raising a child. I hate you because of that. I hate you because you're perpetuating everything that's wrong with America.
My gosh, like, R.I.P. your little kids' morals.
No,
what the fuck?
Literally, it's so sad for me. I hate seeing that shit. I hate seeing a fucking ignorant, dumb person raising a child. Because you just know, it's just going to be so much harder for this child to grow up and not be an asshole. Like, the odds are not in your favor, your parents are an asshole, you're probably going to be an asshole. Like, but I mean, maybe not. There are some kids who have terrible parents that aren't terrible.
Like, here's looking out to you, kid.
Yeah,
Shit,
good luck, man. Like, damn. But, by the way, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I said that. Me and this girl are the same age. She's not, like, old or anything. Not gonna apologize for being white, blah, blah, blah. I added her and said, you sitting here and shouting all lives matter when it's an obvious fact is basically you asking me to feel sorry for you. Because this is about the fact that she said, oh, I don't want you to feel sorry for me. When did I ever say that? The fact that you're sitting here and shouting all lives matter is you saying you want me to feel sorry for you. And like, obviously all lives matter. Like, obviously that's very apparent, but I mean, it's not very apparent that Black Lives Matter, so that's why we're shouting that. Like, what the fuck? And I said this Black Lives Matter movement, protest, is happening so we can prove that Black Lives Matter... Oh, no, that's not even what I said. I said the Black Lives Matter protest is happening because Black lives are the ones most at risk right now. See, the thing is, I was coming at her with facts. None of this, like, literally,
like,
what?
If she would have just been like, oh, okay.
Black lives are the ones most at risk right now. Like, she didn't say... How can you respond to that and be ignorant? I mean, she found a way. She was like, yes, I understand that. Do you?
Because you're still talking.
Literally. She was like, never said that protests shouldn't happen. What was that first comment? What was the comment that started all of this? Okay? She was like, what are you gonna pick on me for now? Got anything left? Fuck. This bitch. This raggedy victim-ass bitch wants to twist everything and act like the world is against her and the blacks are coming for me and they want to be white. And, like, bitch, if you don't stop. I was like, girl, you just said that joining the police force to fight the same fight as me is the only way to fix the problem, and that the only way to fix the problem was from the inside, because she had some amnesia. And then I commented at her and said, I'm not picking on you, in all caps. You came into my comments. Did you expect me to sit here and be silent? Like, you came to me, and now you want to claim I'm picking on you when you came looking for a fight. That's all you did, is came looking for a fight, and I provided you with one, bitch. And all I did was give it to you. All I did was give you the fight you wanted. So now you want to say I'm picking on you? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, when did I say only? She was like, when did I say it could only be fought from the inside? Please show me the word only. She didn't say only. She said best. And I was like... She said, then after that, she said, I commented and you twisted everything I said. Kind of like the fucked up media in this country, but don't even get me started on that shit.
What
this
the
bitch wants to be on my team so bad.
Do you think I'm going to be like, oh, girl, shit, you right. 1, 2. No, bitch. I'm out here schooling you. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean don't get me started on that shit? You don't even know anything about that.
This is literally somebody fighting a fight they did not... Fighting an opponent they didn't know was as strong as they were, and now they're backtracking and being like, maybe I can get on the same side as...
It ain't gonna be that easy. No one's gonna let you think
I was gonna come as strong with the facts and all this shit, and you were just like, the media's bad, right? Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. What are you talking about? But anyways, I was like, I'm well aware you said best way, but you're not dumb. Stick by what you say. Only is practically the same thing. Sorry I didn't quote you verbatim. And she was like, best way and only are totally different. That's like saying the difference between saying all cops are good and most cops are good. Weren't you in honors English? They stress that difference in those classes. Come on, man. I was like, stop trying to find the easy way out by claiming I'm twisting your words. You obviously have strong opinions if you decided to come in my comments about a peaceful protest, which is why I know that you have a problem with protests. And then, because she was claiming, when did I say I have a problem with protests earlier? So I'm just pointing it out there. And then,
bitch, how did you get here?
Literally. And then she said, stick to what you, and then I said, stick to what you say and voice them now or leave, talking about her opinions. Because, like, why are you here? Are you just here to, like, try to, you're just combating whatever I say to you?
Remind me of the fucking classes I took in high school.
No,
bitch,
literally,
what the fuck?
like, are you here to offer anything else? And she was like, you were twisting. I never strayed from what I said. So obviously, this girl just commented on my picture today just to tell me I'm twisting her opinions. That was the first thing she commented. She came on my picture. She was like, you're twisting my opinions. This dumb bitch did not come here to tell me
We've got
I'm
a Raven
Simone
fucking see into the future ass bitch.
Literally.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Oh my
Everybody
gosh.
hit up Astro Van. She can really see. She'll give you palm readings on the low.
Okay. And then I was like, you know what another English term is? Red herring. Your ass must know all about them the way you're trying to distract me and avoid voicing your opinions. So I was angry at this point. I was like, this bitch does not want to do any. She does not. What does she come here for? And if a red herring is like when you're having an argument or debating and you just keep trying to distract the other person and just get them to go on a tangent.
I bet you she looked it up.
She probably did. Her dumbass probably didn't know. So it's like when so it's literally what I said. And obviously, I'm not letting that happen. I keep saying, say what you came here to say. Say what you came here to say. I'm not going to go off on a tangent for you. I'm not going to let you slip out. I'm not going to let you sneak your easy way out. Say what you came here to say. Like, and then I was like, why are you in my comments right now? Did you achieve what you hoped to achieve? Because I don't see the point of this conversation anymore. Because it literally was not going anywhere. I'm just sitting here telling her facts, and she's sitting here like picking out little tiny things and trying to like it's a pointless argument. And I don't like pointless arguments. I fucking hate them. They're dumb. And she was like, you're ridiculous, dude, in all caps. She's like, your pride is too big to admit that this got way out of hand because you assumed I don't care about Black lives. That's it. Point blank. Done. Goodbye. And my sister added my brother.
Because, dude, you need to see this shit.
And I'm like, no, I can definitely admit this got out of hand, bitch. I know that for fucking sure. You definitely got out of hand in this situation. I'm like, no, I can definitely admit this got out of hand, but I've been black for a very long time. I'm not an idiot. And it doesn't take an idiot, and it doesn't even take an idiot to connect the dots between what you meant and what you said. Good luck with your life, though. I really hope what you say about yourself is true if you plan on becoming a police officer. And my brother was like, drag her with like the little claps in the arm. Because it's like, did you somehow think you're going to come on my page and get the last word? That's something you can just definitely give up. If you're on Instagram, you're deciding to argue with somebody, you can go ahead and give up the last word if you're going on somebody else's page. And this bitch really thought, I mean, it looked like she really thought.
She kept trying
she was gonna get it.
Kept going.
And she said bye 4 times. Like, she had the authority to end the conversation.
She really thought she knew her sleep schedule.
I'm going to end the conversation,
stay up.
bitch.
I will stay up to be petty, honey.
Believe it. Like, I'm gonna end the conversation. Like, literally Naruto. Believe it. Like, I'm going to fucking get the last word,
She will be Hokage
bitch.
one day.
Like, it's not going to work out. And I just came with her with the facts. And I'm just 100% happy I did it. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here for
she wasn't even going all the way.
I wasn't. I was not full strength.
Oh, I hope she comes again because you know we're going to be posting videos from the fucking thing tomorrow. I hope she's got a damn thing to say.
It's like,
hope she's sleeping well tonight.
She really thought my pride was real. I'm like, no, I know when something's this is out of hand. If anything's out of hand, this is definitely out of hand. That was not my problem with this. My problem with this is you. Like, I'm not dumb. I can connect the dots. I can tell when a person comes on my page, when I post a picture about a Black Lives Matter peaceful protest and says, are any more cops going to be killed? I can connect the dots between that and I don't care about Black lives. It's not a far jump. The line is thin and they're right next to each other. It's extremely obvious. For you to come on my page when I'm talking about people I'm mourning and people from my community that I've lost and how it could be me next or my family next or my friends next, and for you to come on here talking about, are there any more cops that are going to die at your peaceful protest? Like, if your pasty white ass doesn't get out of my comments and stop acting dumb, acting new, acting stupid, because I know you're not.
I never said that.
Bitch. Anyways, thanks
Nighty-night.
for listening.
Good morning.
Happy to let you in on how I dragged a bitch today. Hope it doesn't happen again.
It's bad news. Bye.
You're screaming. Sorry.
I'm really passionate.